Hello guys, today I would like to share with you the question 1.1 regarding the principle of accounting and what the topics of effects of business transactions. And the question, what is the question said? Analyze the effects of the following transaction on the accounting equation. And for the example, they have given the answer. For example, Haji Amir started a business. So first step, you have to highlight. For example, this is started a business. Started a business meaning, so I'm using the red pen. Started business and cash in hand. Okay, for accounting purpose, we have assets equal to liability plus equity. So started a business is considered capital. Alright? Com- Considered capital. So our started a business is, you have to identify the elements of accounts. So we have elements of accounts. Have you studied in the class? Is will consist of five elements, that is asset, liability, and equity. So for this purpose is three element. On the five elements we expand to expenses and revenue. But for this purpose is asset, liability, and equity. So you have to identify for each transaction. You have to identify two hint. This is hint which I highlight or red pen of this transaction is considered two effect of business. So every transaction may have at least uh, two what we call hint, and then started a business is falls under equity. So for this purpose, our equity from zero, then our equity is increase. So when it increase, you may just leave it to 50,000. And cash in hand, our cash in hand on the business is increased by 15,000. Before this, before business is exit, business is exited, we don't have any cash and we don't have any kitty. Then if you set up the business, then the capital increase and also cash in hand increase. Okay, this is and for the part of example is clear. And then we started his question. First question A, then you have to identify two accounts may related to transaction may related to accounts. All right. So I can the business deposited. of the cash into a bank. So we identify two accounts, cash and bank. Okay, so what the effect? So I will, so we have two effect. One is cash in hand, and one is cash at bank, cash at bank. So for this purpose, I repeat, the business deposited of cash meaning cash in hand. Then our cash is decrease or negative, and the cash in at bank will increase or positive. Okay, for this purpose, I just use increase is you just leave it positive. Cash in hand and cash at bank is increase of 14,000, and then cash in hand will reduce by 14. So reduce, you start with negative. Okay, alright. So I repeat, cash in hand is under asset because of these equations or schedule. They have already give the element and the account. So cash in hand, you just fill up into the account. Then after this, you have to remember cash in hand is under assets, right? Cash in hand is negative because of we from the 14,000. Then you just pull out, or for example, your cash in your wallet deposited into the bank. Then your cash in wallet later will decrease. Alright, decrease, we change or we use the negative signs. Alright, so settle for question A. Question B, receive loan. So we have to understand what is receive 10,000 loan by check. So receive 10,000 loan by check meanings the business receive cash at bank. So and at the same time, the business facing what they call loan, get a loan or suffer loan, right? So we have highlight two accounts involved related. This is loan and check. So the student also eh, repeat the same mistake. Check, we use, for example, check is under cash at bank. Okay, check. So I what call, so check in the account, we don't have any account mean check account. So instead of this, you can use account of cash at bank. Okay, okay, if then the two account involved is cash at bank and cash in, or sorry, loan. All right, loan. Loan is so you have to identify whether the increase or decrease. When the increase is positive, decrease is negative. So cash at bank. So our money from you making a loan, for example, you you make personal loan, for example, you get cash at bank of 10,000 positive. Okay, for loan, 10,000 loan, this is cash at bank 10,000. So our money in bank will increase by 10,000. Increase is positive sign. And loan at the same time also, our loan is meaning we owe some to someone. For example, you owe to loan from your friends, then our loan from zero before this. Then if you make a loan, then our loan keep increase by 10,000. Then make sure. So this is for example, this is I will change the color, right? Uh, Asset is equal to, right? Asset is equal to liabilities and equities. Okay. Okay. You can see from here every time in here, and then orange, and also is is always equal in debit side and credit side. Okay. Then C, purchase equipment, you have to highlight equipment, okay, or red pen equipment. Equipment and check. Alright. I don't know why. Okay. Equipment and check. Okay. This you have to remember. I write in the at the right here. Equipment and check. So first account is equipment and check. Second account is check. So equipment is our asset. Check. So you change to cash at bank. Other name of check is cash at bank. Okay, for check is cash at bank, and equipment will, for this question, equipment will increase. Okay, I use the symbol of increase. Increase meaning okay, and check or cash at bank will decrease. Okay. Okay, when increase is positive, so from the question we can we this is common sense that when we purchase equipment, then our equipment, you again, do not this account is involved in equipment and check, not purchase. Purchase is to purchase raw material. So this equipment uh, plus 2,000, because we get the equipment, then our equipment will increase by 2,000, and at the same time our cash at bank will decrease because of our money will decrease. So by decrease arrow can be used the negative sign. All right, and then next, Haji Amin withdraw and for personal use. Okay, personal use. So when not withdraw, personal use and the bank. Okay. Yeah, all right. Okay, from the bank for his personal use. So this is two accounts involved. That is bank and personal use. Okay, personal use. Personal use. We don't have any account name personal use, and then personal use is actually capital. Okay, because of this is for personal. All the business transaction must for purpose of business only, not for personal. And then what the effect of this account? So our bank, our cash in bank at bank will reduce actually, and our capital also reduce. Okay. Okay, what the sign you use? Okay, if arrow decrease, then we can use for mathematical is negative. All right, bank will cash at bank will use how much? 500, negative 500. And then also the capital also decrease, negative 500. And make sure at the left and right must be equal, same. All right, balance. Okay, E, last but not least. This is a van. We have three account involved here. Partly paid by check, and the balance to be paid in September. So balance you consider we what we call we owe to somebody. So if we have three account involved here, that is bank, and then second, sorry, van, van. Second is cash at bank. So you have to differentiate between cash in hand and cash at bank. And third is uh, creditors, all right, or loan. So we can accept whether loan or creditors. Then for this purpose, because of creditors column we not use yet. Then what the effect of these three account? All right, our bank will increase van because of before this we don't have any van, and then cash at bank actually reduce or decrease, and creditors is increase. Okay, why this increase? Because for the time being, before this we don't have any loan. You don't have any loan from your friends or creditors or suppliers. Then now you make it what call you bought brand, then the effect of the account is our van is increased 10,000, and then creditors is increased by 6,000, and at the same time our cash at bank will decrease by 4,000. So if you compare between this row left and side, there will be what we call balance. Okay, so right now we go to okay, so we forget you have to forget to look to the question again, then you just totally up. So I'm using the Excel easy. Okay, total it up. Okay, so I will change okay, so negative is red color, negative, and this is negative. Don't forget negative figure. Okay, this is a total amount. You just call the right. Okay, you have to comparing asset, liabilities, and equities. Okay, by what call okay. You use your calculator, then you sum up here all this figure total here into one amount, asset figure here. You get 30,500, and here also the same, but for liabilities and equities. Okay, is same amount or balance, what you call balance. So I just highlight here, and then okay. So now we have already solved the question, and I repeat, uh, summarize as assets equal to liabilities plus equity, and then we have to identify the accounts accordingly. That from this question we have six account, that is cash in hand, cash at bank, equipment, van, loan, creditors, and capital. But don't forget that we have to identify minimum two accounts from this question. Then you have to think what the effect of the accounts, whether it's increase of the account or decrease. This is much more important. You have to increase. For example, when they increase this positive, decrease is negative. Then if you what you call do not understand again, then you just repeat again this video, and please I hope that you will answer by your own, and without after that without looking the answer. Okay, bye bye. Please subscribe my channel Hood Amen, and tell to your friends to subscribe my channel. So from my channel have all this topic of accounting is in this my channel, and after that I will arrange accordingly. Bye bye.